Welcome to this week's episode of Space Mysteries. We are in the middle of the science fiction, mystery novel SpaceBase LVN Novel 2 series, episode 13. If you have not subscribed, do so now, and if you are on YouTube, hit the bell to be notified of new episodes. Suddenly my eyes flashed on a scene. I saw Roman hunched over his terminal. Momma, on his screen. I need you to wait to speak to him, Ree. He is dangerous. I am afraid you are going to say the wrong thing and, no, this lead is hot now. It is going to be cold by the time you come back. I have waited too long already. You said you were coming back yesterday and the day before and the day before. Who knows if you are going to come back today? Do not do this. I am the senior agent, and I say we do not talk to him until we do so together. I have no idea what I am doing, right? I am a first-year agent who doesn't know how to gather information from a contact. It is not that. This man is dangerous. Let me at least contact the FBI and get you back up. I heard a shot and a female scream at the same time. Ree. When he didn't get a response, he kept repeating, Renata. Each time more panicked than the time before. When I came back to reality, I said with grave deliberation, you were on the call with her when she was shot. What did you do after you realized she was dead? What? I didn't. Don't try to deny it. I saw the scene in your memory. It is one of my gifts. You tried to convince her to wait until you came back to talk to him. She said that she didn't know when you were coming back because you were supposed to be back already, and that the lead was hot and would be cold by the time you got back. I also feel like you are hiding something, like you know more than you are letting on. I am not. I rolled my eyes and insisted, please stop. I am an uber empath. I know when people are hiding things. I can read memories, and can now see them. Just tell me what you know. You know who this Mr. QRT is, so who is he and how do we get a hold of him? I don't. Okay, Agent Livingston, when you want to tell me the truth, go ahead and call me back. We will continue to tap our contacts, but I cannot hide your involvement, if I find you are involved. If you did anything that helped get her killed, prison will seem like a cakewalk because I will personally hunt you down, and you will not like the conversation we will have. I don't know anything, he said, then ended the communication. I turned to Tony. What do you think? Guilty or not guilty? He is definitely withholding information. He was on the call with your mother when she was shot and killed? He was, and he seemed to know that the man she was meeting was dangerous. How do you know a person is dangerous if you do not know who Mr. QRT is? Just then the computer system announced, Johnny Ramini is on the line for you. Tony and I looked at each other. Chip, put him through. I waited a moment before asking, how did you know I required your assistance? Are you sure you are not an indigoid? I am a human as far as I know, but I do think that I have come across a piece of information that might prove useful. I had a group in here earlier who was talking about how the supervisors went into hiding. One of them said, good, the plan is working. They should have been dead when the FBI was investigating the first deaths. Why couldn't she have let it go? Our plan would have been done by now if we weren't suspects in her murder. I have no idea who they are, but apparently, they have been laying low all this time. I did not even know they investigated because Dax from the FBI has been of no help and either was her partner. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know why the supervisors are being murdered for their secrets. I have no idea what their secrets are. You need to look into your mother's journals further. She spells it out clearly. She also mentioned that twin of yours. Allison, is that her name? She believed they were going to take you, for your gifts but they took Allie instead. That is what I suspected as well. She lived the life that I was supposed to if these people had their way. Do you know anything about a Christina Erica Kessler? Erica? Your mother went to school with her. Your mother was investigating her in her last case. Your mother did not like her. Your mother thought that she was messing around with your father. That would explain a lot. Like why he tried to move on so quickly after Momma died. Why he never spoke of her after she died. I can't see him doing that though. My father is not a cheater, at least I don't think he is. Who knows? I guess he could be. I don't think he did. I think she made it look like she and your father were having an affair, and your mother confronted her. Is it possible that Erica killed her? Erica was in prison at that time, according to your mother. Wow. Maybe she had Momma killed. What exactly do we know about her? We know she is a princess from Romeo 8. She is a part of their royal family. However, she decided to live among the commoners. Interesting, because her race is supposed to have originated on India 7. However, that aside, what do we know about Romeo 8? From what I have heard, the royal family of Romeo 8 are not human. They are of a race that kills time travelers. Yes, Zeitverschiedits. They are fighting us on India 7 because they say their race was there first. I don't know whether it is true, but Tony injected. I suspect how her people ended up on Romeo 8 from India 7 and what happened with that would be a good place to look. I think that is a good idea, Johnny agreed. Whatever happened there is going to lead you to why your mother was targeted by this Erica person. It will also explain why she threatened to kill me in every timeline. Johnny, do you believe in time travelers? I supposed I have to since I am speaking to one, Johnny responded, who apparently remembers her adventures while time traveling. I do. It is a new gift since we are in the Renovatio period. Graham and I have discussed that it would not be ethical to use information from any of my gifts in investigations. They are going to make it an IIB standard. I feel like they are tying my hands. I see their point, though. How do we explain how I got the information? I see their point too, but I wonder if there are ways to use your gifts to steer you in the right direction. Then use traditional sleuthing methods to prove it. I nodded just as Tony provided. Romeo 8 is home to the Zeitverschiedits. I replied, giving Tony the side eye, which makes me wonder why they are trying to claim India 7. They are not even close in proximity. I am curious now. That's nothing. So far there have only been reports of Zeitverschiedits on those two planets. The royal family has a court member with the name Quentin Richardson Torrington. You think he might be Mr. QRT? It's worth a shot. I pressed my lips together. I agree. You mean Mr. QRT that your mother, Johnny questioned, went to see the day she was murdered? Yeah, that's the one, I ventured. Do you think we are on the right track? I suspect it is someone in the court of the Zeitverschiedits royalty, Johnny decided, or in the staff of the supervisors. It is someone who is close enough to know secrets. You have to think that the original person might be dead. Good point, I agreed, gauging my gut, but I don't think so. I think you are right though. I think that it is someone who sees everything. But did this person lead the killer or killers to Momma, or were they followed? Your mother trusted this person, Johnny mentioned. I would hate to think someone she trusted did this. I understand. In this business, people you trust are going to betray you. But your mother was the most Pollyanna agent I have ever met. She still believed people innocent until proven guilty, even Erica. It took a lot for her to believe Erica wanted to do her harm, that Erica was not her friend. I cannot imagine ever being that innocent. I am more jaded. Yes, but I have seen glimpses of her in you. Her and I used to be high school sweethearts. We were engaged until she broke my heart. If you'd like to learn more about me, you can go to my website at annagailines.com. It's ANNAGAILLYNES.com. And there you can download 2 free chapters of my book, Unshakable Purpose, and you can also download the first science fiction, mystery novel in the SpaceBase LVN series called The Last Chance Station for free. There you can also sign up for our newsletter that will tell you what's going on in the world of the Anna Gail Lines podcast and Spacestatic Mysteries podcast, which is my fiction podcast that has installments of my novels on it. Thank you for listening.